Big on space, easy on a pocket. That is what the subcompact MPV has to deliver, and then some. It's not enough that it carries 7 people on board. It has to be comfortable, well-equipped, fuel-efficient, and hugely versatile. For this week's head-to-head, we sampled 2 subcompact MPVs that meet the demands of the modern consumer. Despite Honda being a relative newcomer to the segment, the Mobilio has been a success for the automaker, becoming the marque's second best-selling car in their lineup. Suzuki, meanwhile, has just recently refreshed the Ertiga, giving it more equipment to keep it competitive in its segment. We take a look at both and see what each has to offer.
It's Honda versus Suzuki for this week's head-to-head as we take a look at their respective subcompact MPVs, the Mobilio and Ertiga. Each MPV promises to deliver loads of space in a small package. Let's see how each one stacks up. Under the hood of the Suzuki Ertiga is a 1.4-liter 4-cylinder engine with VVT. Derived from its platform siblings, the Swift and the Ciaz, the engine in the Ertiga produces 92 PS and 130 Nm of torque. It is the lone engine option for the Ertiga. Moving to the Honda Mobilio, it uses a larger engine, packing an i-VTEC 1.5-liter mill with 120 PS and 145 Nm of torque, putting it to top of its class in terms of power. It is the same engine used in the City and Jazz, and like the Ertiga, there are no other choices for its engines. Honda has taken a different route with their transmission. Instead of a traditional torque converter, the Mobilio can be equipped with a continuously variable transmission in its mid-level and top-of-the-line models. As for the Suzuki Ertiga, it uses a more conventional 4-speed automatic. Both can also be specified with 5-speed manuals. With both being derived from car platforms, the Mobilio and the Ertiga ride on similar suspension setups. At the front, both feature McPherson struts, and at the rear, a torsion beam. Inside, the Mobilio follows a gray theme with its seats being trimmed in fabric. Round shapes can also be seen throughout the dashboard from its aircon vents, cup holders, and gear selector. Behind the urethane steering wheel is a comprehensive instrument cluster. The dial surrounds light up in blue when stationary or when driving spiritedly and turn green when driving economically. The Mobilio also shows average and real-time fuel economy readouts. The Mobilio also features tilt steering and adds height adjusters to the seats. As for the Ertiga, it boasts of a more formal-looking dash with a more squarish look. While the seats are also trimmed in fabric, the Ertiga brightens up its cabin with a tan theme. The Ertiga also comes with an LCD multi-information display showing relevant information to the driver such as average speed, odometer, and average fuel economy. Like the Mobilio, it comes with a tilt, wheel, and seat height adjusters. There are a variety of entertainment systems available for both Ertiga and Mobilio, depending on the variant selected for each MPV. In the Ertiga, the base model uses a single DIN audio system, while moving up to the mid-level model gets you touchscreen with an offline navigation system. It also includes Bluetooth, auxiliary, and USB capability. Moving to the Honda Mobilio, it too starts with a 1-DIN audio system in the entry-level variant. Mid-spec models meanwhile get an upgraded 2-DIN system, which adds Bluetooth. For their exteriors, the Honda Mobilio comes with a more wagon-like design that's lower to the ground. The front end is the same one found in the car it's based on, the Brio. Moving to its side, the roof sweeps upwards, while the window features a downward kink for visibility. At the back, the tailgate comes with a low lift-over for easier loading into the cargo area. The Suzuki Ertiga, on the other hand, has a more MPV shape with its higher roof and tall windows. Recently refreshed, it gets a new grille, reworked headlights, and a redesigned front bumper. The side carries over unchanged, but the rear gets a new look with a new garnish and a new combination for the taillights. In the safety check, dual airbags are standard across the Ertiga range, but anti-lock brakes with EBD is only available in the top spec model. The Honda Mobilio also gets dual airbags standard across the range, as well as ABS with EBD and ISOFIX mounts. There are 3 trim levels to choose from in the Suzuki Ertiga. It starts with a base GA model, followed by the GL and topped by the GLX. Prices for the Ertiga ranges from 665,000 pesos to 918,000 pesos. Meanwhile, the Mobilio is available in 5 trim levels, starting with a 1.5E manual transmission, 1.5V CVT, 1.5V Navi CVT, 1.5 RS Navi CVT, 1.5V CVT Modulo Platinum, and 1.5V CVT Modulo Utility. Mobilio prices start at 822,000 pesos to 982,000 pesos.
As these subcompact MPVs have shown, one doesn't have to spend millions to avail of car-like comfort with a lot of utility. Both the Honda Mobilio and Suzuki Ertiga are prime examples of the genre, demonstrating advances in vehicle packaging as well as meeting the demands of the modern car shopper by offering generous equipment. Needless to say, these capable subcompact MPVs offer versatility for the masses.